So this is the totally uncensored version of my making a hole in tin boxes episode. This won't be in that episode. Between 1974 and 1986, me and some other kids were used in a child pornography ring, I think that's the word. And so whenever a minister / politician / fill in the blank is found with hundreds of thousands of pictures on their laptops or whatever, there's always a thing in the back of my mind that, I'm the star. I know, I have to say it that way. As a child, I was a child star because I was so special, because I was in a movie. We were making movies. The fact that adults were doing disgusting things to us children never really, I don't understand. It was awful, it was horrible, it was disgusting, but we just did it as part of life. I can't explain it. In fact, I was in my mind, I was basically dead. It's how I want to say it. I wasn't living life. Now this is why I want to bring this to 2021. When I started picking up my old child books like Tintin and Asterix, I came across, and I don't know where they are now, these old books that I used to collect as a kid. Vikings, Egypt, and I've got one on Commodore Basic, how to program 101 games for kids. So if I'd had a normal life, I would have started programming way back then, and I would be by now making this dream program that I can't, it would take years for me to make it. And I'm using bits and pieces of other software to create the final product that I'll be using in my episodes from now on. So again, I apologize that my videos will no longer be normal as the world requires videos to be. It's going to contain puppets and toys, which is evil for some reason. It's satanic. I don't know why, but that's what I've been told. So, old Kylo Ren and Finn up there, you guys are toys. You're evil. So for some reason, I shouldn't be playing with toys. So whatever I'm doing from now on is against the rules. I call it breaking the law, but that gets people upset because I think I'm literally breaking the human laws. I'm just breaking the mental laws of you can't have fun. I never had fun I did have fun as a child, but it was fucked up fun. So anyway, enough of the rambling. So from 1974 to 86 was child pornography. From 89 I bought my first video camera. So I was making movies with my cousin, with my puppets, anything or anyone that could help. I even used my parents a couple of times. So there was a gap of 3 years between me not owning a camera. And that's what I want to explain. I have a mental illness that, because of what happened to me as a child, I believe that life only revolves around making videos. And I understand that that's a mental health issue for me, that I can't exist without making movies, without making episodes. So I'm aware that that's a mental health problem. But the thing is am I loving? Well, I'm loving what I'm doing now. This is far better than anything I've done before. But am I doing this because of the abuse? Am I trans because of the abuse? Do I have DID because of the abuse? Of course I do. Do I want to have these things that these men did to me hold me back? And is it just a coincidence that my passion, this is very difficult, my passion is what was done to me as a child, turning it into something in the now, in the 2021. Yeah, am I trans because of the abuse, or am I this because of the abuse? Am I filmmaking because of the abuse? Well, the answer is yes, but I can't live any other way. It's so, like I keep saying to people, I had more sex than when I was 10 years old, by the time I was 10 years old, than adults do in a lifetime. So I don't care about sex. If I get into a relationship in the future, it'll be on my terms, my conditions, my rules. No using. So that's something to think about for the future. Anyway, let's get back to the show. So yeah, I've been collecting junk. I found all these in a dumpster. I like watching YouTube videos where they go dumpsters diving. That's actually plugged into my... This is actually working, by the way. So anyway, so this okay, so I'm stealing, I know I'm stealing from Fraggle Rock. Now remember that all my ideas for my videos in the future and that will come from the Muppets, from my childhood. It's all connected to my childhood. So the challenge was for somewhere to make art to entertain and educate people about childhood sexual abuse. And luckily, I mean, it is being talked about more and more, but child pornography is just, you can't talk about it. The only time you talk about it is when I don't know, that stupid, was he some minister of the government, like, found with thousands of photos and shit. Yeah, anyway, so this is the project. So these guys, so like I was saying, sorry, I forgot that, but Fraggle Rock. So these guys live under here in a world of their own, and they pop up like, yeah, okay, I'm stealing that from Addams Family. Obviously, it's Thing. Obviously, so, you know, obvious. I might get creative and come up with ideas that I have ripped off from the 60s or 70s, whatever. I wasn't around in the 60s. Okay, Ground Control to Major Tom. So, yeah, so, shit. I put up a poll to give this one a name, and he's got a name, but I've forgotten it. I'll stick it on a label on the box. So I'm going to drill a hole in this for my hand to get through. Now, I have a confession to make. This one here, so there's the hole when my hand goes through here, but it just doesn't work. I mean, this is a to-do one. Sorry, Mario, didn't mean to flip you over there, but on my expensive bloody camera. Yeah, just take good care of your toys, hey. So this, yeah, it needs to be perfectly green all over, the same shade of green. So you've got the light hitting here. So that's a to-do thing. So I thought, for now, how else can I do it? And I came up with this brilliant idea. So I've been finding all these things on the side of the road, just chucked out on the side of the road, like these PS2 keyboards. I don't know, a bit of whatever the hell you call that. Or my brother's given me, like, that's my real VHS, but under here there's all these old DVD players and skyboxes and stuff. So this is it. You know, I dreamed about doing this for years, so why not do it? So what I want to do is, when I have a permanent set, I want to screw this. This will be screwed to a board, and these parts, these old motherboards that were sitting out in the rain, will be hot glued or somehow permanently fixed sorry, Lion, forgotten your name. Permanently fixed around here, like garbage. Yeah, like the garbage lady in Fraggle Rock. So it'll all be like these wires. Excuse me, Mr. Lion. All these wires that have off broken printers and broken this and that, and have you still got an aerial? Oh my god, look at that, still got my old aerial. Remember television? So yeah, I've got to mold, I don't know how yet, but I'm going to mold like, you know, I did with my train set. Mold something and then glue and stick these wires and these motherboards and these keyboards. I mean, I've got so many keyboards I could break it in half and glue half to one side and half to the other. It's just not that no, because that's I'm keeping that. I do buy things with the intention of selling them, but come on, that's got to go. I'd have a fit if I ever switch that one on. That's for a blind reader. I'm gonna stick up on Trade Me for $10. It's a huge mother blinking screen. So there's my LCD for that computer. Anyway, stop rambling. So yeah, so this CD-ROM drive, and I got this. Now I've got a broken CD writer that just died, and I've got all this stuff. There's a whole bunch of hard drives over there. Don't look at the PlayStations, they're all going. I've chosen to, this may sound weird, but I've chosen to go back to my childhood and reclaim it by reliving my childhood, literally, meaning that I've just bought a Commodore 64. So I'm gonna have my childhood computer back again. I've got my 500 is around, oh, it's on my bed. So this one, I'm not impressed with the 600. It sucks. So there's that. Yeah, anyway, enough rambling. Thanks for watching. This is going to be awesome. So the puppets are going to pop up and talk, and then, I mean, bloody hell, you could go overboard with this. Like, they'll have their own little set where they live and they interact with each other, which could be here, just with a little studio box like that. And the only thing that I don't know what to do is I want to now include my Matchbox cars, my little Smurfs, the Star Wars figures, just, I don't know how they're gonna interact with, well, they're separate from the puppets. So we're talking scale. So Kyle Ren can't talk to Papa Smurf because Papa Smurf's like that big. So it's stuff to think about. Anyway, so yeah, I apologize. I'm leaving what the world wants me to do, and I'm having Kyle Ren interact with Papa Smurf to teach whatever. Fill in the blank. So I mean, it's silly right now because I'm teaching again from these books. So basic, QBasic, 6502 programming, assembly language. Because yeah, I've been waiting. This is it, right? I've been waiting for something that nobody cares about for me to make this big start. And it's ironic how many hundreds of people still own Commodore 64s, VIC-20s, BBC Micros, Amstrad CPCs, and have YouTube channels devoted to them. So it's not a dead language like Latin. It's not something that's obsolete. There are people still making Commodore 64 games. Oh my god. Anyhow, so yeah, it's not, in my mind, comparing it to people who, the kids of today who are into PlayStation 5 and Xbox continue, I psychologically not gonna be part of that world anymore. Not that I ever was, but my videos are gonna reach just a few people. And again, it's back to the delusion I used to live when the church told me I was going to be Smith Wigglesworth and have, by the time I'm the age I am now, I'll have big tent revivals of thousands of people being cured of death and murder and murder, death, kill. Yeah, all that sort of stuff, and set free and raised from the dead and blah blah blah. So that's not going to happen. Instead, stupid videos on programming computers is going to happen using puppets and Matchbox cars and Star Wars figures and Smurfs, and it's going to be crazy, and I'm going to enjoy every minute of it. And the challenge is you have to now on write your own music for every episode. You can't upload anything until you've written music for it. That's the challenge for 2021, and it's only going to get better. Bye.